بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. Inshallah, we are going to be continuing the Ismul Amil. So again, let's count the Amil. So you have Sugra, you have the Muqaddima. The first is Muqaddima. Then we have an Ismul Amil. We have Amil Ma'mul and I'rab. Then within the Amil we have Fi'lul Amil, Harful Amil, Ismul Amil, Amil Ma'na, Amil Ma'nawi, and the Khatima. Okay, and then we said here the Ismul Amil. The Ismul Amil, the Ismul Amil either govern nouns, they govern other nouns, or they govern other fa'il. So yesterday we said that the three types of nouns that resemble verbs, either the masdar has a verbal meaning, the mushtaqat which have verbal meanings, or the ismul fa'il which have a verbal meaning, or two special nouns, either a mudaf or an ambiguous noun. They also govern other nouns. Now today we're going to discuss those huruf, those particles that govern what? Those particles that governs verbs. So تعمل في فعل. So النوع الثاني أسماء تعمل في الفعل وهي أسماء شرط تجزم فعلين. So remember, هي أسماء شرط تجزم فعلين. Remember we did حرف شرط? So these are the same thing, but they are اسم الشرط. And you will study in the Arabic book, we will also study in Wusta later on, that the harf al-shart, they come at the beginning and they don't have a mahallul i'rab. They don't become mubtada, they don't become khabar, they don't become maf'ul fi muqaddam or maf'ul bihi muqaddam. They just have in, that's it. There's no i'rab for in. The asma'ul shart are nouns. So every noun has a position in a slot. So either you become mubtada or the not khabar, but mubtada, but khabar muqaddam or not fa'il, but maf'ul bihi or maf'ul fi muqaddam or tamiz muqaddam, etc. Or hal muqaddam. So ism shart and fi'l shart, ism shart and harf shart, these two operate in terms of meaning similarly, just the i'rab is different. That's why they categorize differently. Do you understand? So asma'u sharatin, particles of shart, tajzimu fi'lain, which govern what? Two verbs. Tajzimu fi'lain. Wa yusamma al-awwalu shartan. The first verb, and some say the first sentence is called shart, either way is fine. ويسمى الأول شرطا. The first is called shart. والثاني جواب الشرط. And we've done this before as well. What are these أسماء الشرط? وهي أحد عشرة. What are they? They are 11 أسماء الشرط. Okay. الأول من. What does man mean? Who? Yes, who? So من يعمل صالحا يدخل الجنة. So it's really يدخل مجزوم, but because of joining purposes, you put the lam, give a kasra. So whoever does good deeds, يدخل الجنة. So man is what in terms of amil, ma'mul, or i'rab? Amil or ma'mul? Man is amil. What is it governing? Two verbs. It makes both verbs majzoom. Understood? Ma, what does ma mean? What? Ma taf'alu governs that one. Ma taf'alu ya'lamuhu Allah. What does that mean?
What did they do?
No, not ma taf'alu, not yaf'alu. Ma taf'alu ya'lamuhu Allah. Whatever you do, Allah will know of it. Allah knows of it. Correct? You following? الثالث مهما. Whatever. What does mahma mean? Whatever. So mahma taf'al tus'al an. What does that mean? Mahma taf'al? Whatever you do. Mahma taf'al? Whatever you do, tus'al anhu. You will be questioned regarding it. So mahma taf'al tus'al anhu. Whatever you do, you will be questioned regarding this. So again, these operate the same way as the in. But each of these have a different meaning. In this means if, and these here means whatever, etc. So mahma taf'al, whatever you do, you will be asked regarding it. Mata, what does mata mean? When? Mata tahsud tahlik. Hasada yahsudu? Jealousy. So mata tahsud, when you become jealous, tahlik, you will perish, you destroy yourself. Okay. إذاما, when, also means when. Mata also means when. What are the differences between them? We do that in balagha. More technical differences between the different words. إذا ما تعمل بإلمك تكن خير الناس. When you practice upon your ilm, when you practice upon your knowledge, تكن خير الناس, you will become what? The best of people. Understood? You following? So إذاما is a hard اسم الشرط. It makes this مجزوم and it also makes تكن مجزوم. So إذا ما تعمل بإلمك, when you practice upon your knowledge, تكن خير الناس, you will become the best of the people. Understood? كان يكون, to become, so you become the best of people. You following? As-Sadis is what? Ayana. Ayana also means what? When. So Ayana also means when. نحو أيان يأتي الموت يغلق باب التوبة. So Ayana, when يأتي الموت, when? أتى يأتي means come. So أتى يأتي, so when? Comes. أغلق يغلق, to be closed. يغلق باب التوبة. The door of repentance is closed. So Ayana, when? It's an Amil. It makes this madzum, so it's really is madzum, it's ya'ti, and the harfun jar has, the harfun illa has dropped at the end to make it madzum. We do that in the Arab section. That's madzum as well. And yughlaq is also madzum because it's the jawab of Ayana. Everyone following? Again, the concept is the same. You have to know the meaning of these words. And Sabi, the seventh is what? Ayna. Nahu ayna tusalli usalli. So wherever you pray, I will pray as well with you. Ayna tusalli usalli. Correct? You following? The next one we have here, Aynama. Aynama means where? What? Wherever. Aynama means wherever. Aynama takunu. Aynama takunu. What does that mean? Kana yakunu, to be. So Aynama takunu, wherever you may be. Aynama takunu, wherever you may be. Adraka yudriku, yudrik. It's mazzoom. Rik, to take you. To take you. Aynama takunu, wherever you may be. Yudrikkumul maut. What will happen? Death will take you. You can't run away from death. Death is a certainty. Some people don't like talking about it, they feel scared or taboo, but it's just prepare for it. You know, it's a reality. Everybody dies. Nothing to be scared about. It's just, we believe that it's just death is just a journey. It's like you're going to plane from here to another place. So we're going from here, our body goes from here to the hereafter. Matter of when Allah calls you. And obviously it'd be sad to miss our relatives, but they've gone somewhere else. Anna can have different meanings. We discuss that in Wusta in more detail. But for now it means here, wherever. Yes? Wherever. Again, what are the differences between this wherever and this wherever? That's to do with meanings, and meaning is focused on ilm and ma'ani and balagha. Here we just want to know the Arab as the basic meanings. There are differences. The Arabs don't have two different words for the same exact meaning. There's differences, but that's focuses in balagha. We do that later on. Why does the Quran say ayana some places, why mata some places, why ayna, why anna, why aynama? That's a balagha discussion. But for now, we know that both, they all mean wherever. So anna, wherever you commit sin, ya'lamuka Allah, Allah will know of it. Al-Ashir, حيثما, again wherever. Wherever. حيثما تفعل يكتب فعلك. Wherever you do anything. يكتب, written. فعل مجهول يكتب. So again, what's this? فعل الشرط. Sorry, I'm saying فعل الشرط. This is اسم الشرط. تفعل is the مجزوم because of حيثما, and يكتب is also مجزوم because of حيثما. So wherever you do anything, your actions will be written. Wherever you do anything, your actions will be written. You following? And then Al-Hadi Ashar, number 11. Ayyu. Ayyu means what? Which. Ayyu means which. So Ayyu alimin yatakabbar. What does takabbara, yatakabbaru, takabburan mean? What takabbur mean? Pride and arrogance. So Ayyu alimin yatakabbar. Whichever scholar, takabbar, acts arrogantly. So ayyu, it becomes mudaf to the word after it. This is the mudaf ilay. We'll do in more detail in Wusta, inshallah. Mudafun ilay, and this means whichever, and then this makes this madzum and this madzum. So whichever scholar acts proudly, yubghid, abghada yubghidu ibghadan, to hate, to dislike. Yubghidhu Allah, Allah will hate him or dislike him because despite his knowledge, because of his knowledge, he's acting proud and arrogant. Knowledge and knowing something shouldn't make you proud and arrogant. What should it make you? Humble. So the more knowledge you have, the more humble you should become. So whichever scholar, he acts proudly, yubghidhu Allah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do what? Dislike him. So 11. So there's 11 Asma'ul Shart. So let's go over them again. Okay. Man means who, ma means what, and mahma, whatever. Then we have mata, when, idama, whenever. Ayana also means when. Aina means where. Aynama means wherever. Anna means wherever. Haythuma also means wherever. Ayyu means which. These are Asma'ul Shart. They come before two sentences, the shart and jawabul shart, and both of these become what? Both of these verbs in these become what? Majzoom. Yes? Everybody understand? Any questions? Okay, now let's move ahead. Let's summarize now. Again, so al-maqsad al-awwal, almost coming to an end. Al-maqsad al-awwal is the amil. What's the first type of amil we have? Al-fa'lu al-amil. And the fa'lu al-amil is either going to be qiyasi or sama'i. Qiyasi is either going to be lazim or muta'addi. Lazim does not have a fa'il, huh? Does not have a fa'il. Does not have a? I'm trying to trick you. Not a good person, isn't it? A deceiving person. Does not have a maf'ulun bihi. And the fa'il muta'addi, it can have a maf'ul bihi. Good. Then sama'i, how many types? 3 types. What are the 3 sama'i? Kana wa akhawatuha. Sorry, fa'lu naqis. I made a mistake. Kana fa'lu naqis. Then af'alu madhi wa dham and sighata at-ta'ajjub. Then af'alu naqisa, how many types? 4. Kana wa akhawatuha. Then hope the action happens. Af'alu raja. Close to happening. Af'alul muqaraba. Then start to happen. Af'alu shuru'. Yes? Then we have af'al. Then the next type of sama'i is what? Fa'al madhi wa dham. Fa'al madhi and dham are ni'ma and bi'sa, and they are there to show praise or dispraise. And the last one is sighata at-ta'ajjub, af'il bihi or ma af'alahu. Correct? Then we have harf al-amil. So the harf al-amil will either govern what? It will either govern ism or it will govern fa'il. Those that govern ism are either going to give one noun jar, which is harfun jar. It will give one noun a nasab, which is illa. It will make the ism mansub and the khabar marfu, which is kana. Harfu mushabbahun bil fa'lan la li nafil jins. Good. And then it either makes the ism marfu and the khabar mansub is al huruf al mushabbahatu bil laysa, for example ma. Good. I think you're getting dreams about you counting amil before you go to sleep now?
That's what I did last night.
You did that last night, you count amil. How far did you get before you went to sleep?
I got to, I was about to start.
What you do before you start counting amil, read the azkar first. Then if you can't sleep, then do that. Because you might say, this qiyamah say, Allah, man actually made us do all of this. Count amil, Allah. So you missed out all the reward. So do your dhikr first, and then after you can't sleep, then count amil. But it's good if you go over things over and over again. But do your dhikr first, okay? Enough, don't leave your dhikr because of me, yes? Okay. Then ta'malu fil fa'il. Which particles govern fa'il? Either it makes it mansoob or it makes it mazzoom. What makes it mansoob? An? No, an. Lam is majzoom. So an, kai, lan, and idhan. An, kai, lam, and idhan. No, an, kai, lan, and idhan. Those 4. Then the ones that makes it mazzoom are how many times? 2 times. Which 2 times? It either makes 1 verb mazzoom or 2 verbs mazzoom. The one that makes 1 verb mazzoom are lam, lamma, lamul amr, and la that comes before the nahi. Again, what are the 4? Until here, everybody's okay. Now a bit weak now. What are the 4 that makes the verb mazzoom? Lam, lamma, so 2 lam, lamma. Then amr, the lam that comes on amr ghaib, and the Nahi. La that comes on nahi. Those four makes one noun majzoom. One verb majzoom. And then what makes two verbs majzoom? In and إذما, the harfu shart. The harfu shart. Then you have al-ism al-amil. What is the ism al-amil? It either governs nouns or it governs verbs. The reason what governs nouns? The تعمل في الاسم تعمل في الفعل. تعمل في الاسم is how many? 5. 3 that have verbal meaning, which is what? What's the masdar? What's derived from the masdar? The mushtaqat, ism al-fa'il, ism al-maf'ul. Then no, that's the 2 nouns at the end. The ism al-ma'na al-fa'il. The ism al-fa'il, remember the ism al-fa'il, hayhata. Those words that have a meaning of a fa'il but not really technically fa'il. So they have their masdar, mushtaq and ma'na al-fa'il. And for example, the more ma'na al-fa'il, 2 more coming out later on, but for now 1 is enough, ism al-fa'il. And the 2 nouns, that pure nouns that govern is what? The mudaf and the ism al-mubham. Ism al-mubham means an ambiguous noun that needs clarification. The mudaf makes what mansoob? What does the mudaf make mansoob? Nothing. What does it make majroor? Mudaf ilayh. And what does the ism al-mubham make majroor?
We haven't done this before, so I'm not sure.
Ism al-mubham makes? It makes the tamyiz mansoob. It makes it tamyiz mansoob. Yes? When you practice of this, go over this next section. And then, what does ta'malu fil fa'li? The asma'u shart. The asma'u shart, the ta'malu fil fa'li. And how many of those are there? 13. That's a long list. The 13 there and the kana wa akhawatu, how you have to learn those. We should have added it in here, we would have learned it by now, innit? Going over it every day. Don't worry, inshallah. Then we have the ma'na left, amil al-ma'nawi, and then we have the khatima. So we almost finished, only a bit left now before we finish al-maqsid al-awwal. Understood? Are you following? Yes? Okay, any questions from anyone? Yeah, but we call it's considered a harf al-shart. Again, some of them like حيثما, إذاما, some of the grammars have mentioned it, some haven't mentioned it. So the ones that have mentioned it have considered a harf. Ji. Ayun means which, and the one above that is what? حيثما is wherever. Ayana means when. Ayana means when. Okay? إذاما is also when. Yes? Any other questions? Okay, let's stop here. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika wa nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta wa nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.